guys! So as you may or may not know, I dance. I have been doing a strain of jazz dance that is very heavily influenced by classical ballet for pretty much all my life. We just refer to it as jazz ballet over here. Nothing even remotely professional at all. It's just purely for fun. But yeah, I do this once weekly, every single week. And there are some kind of things to look out for in hairstyles when you're, about to dance. I feel like dancing hairstyles have to be a little bit different than your kind of regular, just gym hair or kind of your like standard workout hairstyles. Because for example, I can't really stand wearing a ponytail when I'm dancing, especially a high or kind of like a mid ponytail one, because it will hit you in the face sooner or later. I often find myself having to make like these extra movements to kind of flip back a ponytail, and it's just no good when you're trying to dance when the whole body has to be involved, including your head. Plus, it's no good either if a hairstyle is kind of out of balance or is like a huge lump of weight in a weird place in your head. So over the years I have developed some hairstyles that really work for me, that last through kind of like an hour and a half, 2 hours of dancing, that are secure, that are kind of like evenly distributed over the head, and that won't swing and hit you in the face. I'm going to share 4 with you today, so let's get started with the first one right away. So for the first one, I'm going to turn around here. Take the top section of my hair. Let me just brush this back. Alright, and then I'm going to start French braiding this. So I'm going to divide my hair into 3 sections. And I'm going to braid over and over again. And I'm going to add a little bit of extra hair from the side here to my outer section. Braid it over. Do the same thing on this side, add a little bit of extra hair to the outer section. Braid it over. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing that all the way down my head. Alright, and when all of the hair is incorporated, I am going to just finish this braid like a regular, simple English braid. All the way down. And I'm going to tie this off with a hair elastic. And then what I'm going to do is take this braid and I'm going to kind of roll it up like that, or kind of just, half fold, half roll it. And the trick is to tuck it into the bottom of this French braid that I have here, like that. And then I'm going to secure this with some bobby pins. So you just want to stick them kind of into the braid from the sides, just wherever you feel that you have inserted the braid is where you want to secure it with bobby pins. So not just from the bottom, make sure you hit the sides as well as the bottom, of course. Now, of course, I have bangs, and I personally cannot really stand having them down when I'm dancing. I know some people do, like for example my dancing teacher has bangs as well, and she just has them down, but they're a little bit shorter than mine, and I have these annoying side bits that just cover my eyes, and it's so annoying. So I do choose to clip my bangs to the side, also to kind of prevent them from getting super sweaty and just gross. So I will pin them according to the hairstyle I'm wearing. Right now I have a little bit of a center parting going on, so in that case I usually just split my bangs down the center as well, and use 2 bobby pins to just clip my bangs to the sides, and one on the other side, and that way they don't bother me when I'm dancing. So here is the first hairstyle all finished. It is a very kind of, I feel like, elegant and quite pretty hairstyle, but it is so secure. It is completely compact. There's nothing sticking out anywhere. You can even do like rolling and floor stuff with this, and yeah, I feel like this is absolutely perfect. So let's move on to the next hairstyle. Now the next hairstyle is a classic on this channel. Do let me know in the comments if you've been following me since the sock bun days. But yes, it is a sock bun. I feel like a sock bun is absolutely perfect for dancing. It is secure, it is nicely tucked away on top of your head. So again, rolling and everything's fine. So I'm gonna start by putting my hair into a high ponytail right on the top of my head there. So I'm just gonna flip forwards, always a little bit easier to do this way. Brush all of my hair and tie it all into a ponytail. Alright, so I'm gonna deal with the bangs later, but let's start with the sock bun. So I'm gonna use an old cut up, rolled up sock as I have been for years on my channel, but you can use a hair donut or whatever you prefer to use. And I am going to use my sock bun method, of course. So let me just demonstrate again. I'm gonna just slip the sock around my ponytail and then I'm going to wrap the ends of my ponytail around the donut, so I'm just poking them through a couple of times. Sorry if I'm squinting right now. And then I'm gonna start rolling the donut towards my head while kind of simultaneously spreading the hair around the sock donut so that it starts to form a nice bun. So I'm just rolling towards my ponytail. And there you have it. Perfect little bun. So when I'm just wearing this out, this is enough. But when I am going to actually dance with it, I do like to secure it with a few bobby pins, just so that it doesn't come loose. So I just stick a bobby pin into the bun like that first. And then I push it down against my scalp, and then I just kind of push it in from there. And I feel like that's kind of the most secure way to do this. So into the bun first, then down against my scalp, pushing it in. And I feel like about 4 pins are enough for me, but my hair is pretty thin, so you may need more depending on your hair texture and type. Definitely one of my favorites. And for my bangs in this case, since my hair is just all pulled up, I just very simply kind of twist them like this. It's not the most charming thing to do with bangs, but I mean, it's all about being functional really when it comes to dancing hairstyles, so I just pin them away like this and it stays. So there is hairstyle number 2. Really simple, really quick to do, super secure and really cute as well. So the next hairstyle is one that I will only attempt if I'm not running late, because it is a little bit more time consuming but really cute. So for this one I'm going to split my hair down the center all the way to the back so that I have 2 halves. And I'm going to clip one of these sides away for now so that it doesn't get in the way, just using one of these little clips. Then on the side that I'm working on, I am going to start Dutch braiding my hair. And because I'm starting all the way in the front here, I can just incorporate my bangs into this straight away, which is quite convenient. I don't need an extra bobby pin. There's no chance of them popping out, and it just feels really secure as well. So I'm gonna separate my hair into 3 and start braiding under this time as opposed to over as I did with the first hairstyle. So I'm going under and under, and then I'm going to start adding a little bit of hair. So more hair to this side, braid it under, more hair on this side. I'm going to continue like this all the way down until I reach the nape of my neck. Alright, so when I've added the last bit of hair, I am just going to tie this with a hair elastic and do the same thing with the other side. So I'm gonna start again right here in the front and make my braid. Alright, so now I have 2 braids and 2 ponytails, and I am going to bun these. I am just going to twist these so that they're a little bit more compact. Bring them over to the other side and then start pinning. I'm just using some bobby pins to hold this down. So then I'm gonna take this a little further, insert more pins, and then I'm just gonna finish my bun like that. Tuck the ends away underneath and pin this with however many pins I feel like I need to make this nice and secure. So this is one that I feel is very practical but very pretty as well. I have worn this to performances before, and it is just a really nice kind of, yeah, dancing hairstyle, I think. It takes a little bit more time, but it looks really cute. So the next hairstyle is great if you don't like wearing your hair up, but you still want it to be out of the way and kind of minimize the risk of it hitting your face. So it is going to be a ponytail. and I'm gonna start by tying all of my hair into a ponytail, but the trick is to make a very low ponytail, because when your ponytail is low, it won't end up in front of your head as much, so you know, in your face. When you do go for a ponytail, I'd say the lower the better. So I'm going to go for all the way in the nape of my neck. As you can see, a low ponytail has the least risk of kind of, you know, moving around and hitting you. So I feel like this is acceptable if I don't want to wear my hair up. But something I do like to do to minimize the flopping even more is to make a little bubble ponytail or bubble braid, however you prefer to call it. So I have my ponytail here, and I will take another hair elastic and tie it around the ponytail a little bit lower. Then tug on this a little bit to create a little bubble. Then take another little hair elastic and do the same thing. So I'm gonna tie another ponytail a little bit lower, make a little bubble, and then let's just do one more. So for my bangs, again with this one I'd probably go for a center parting and just clip them to the sides. And there is your little bubble braid. Now this is not my personal preference, but I can imagine, you know, some people don't like to wear their hair up, or this is a great one if your hair is maybe a little bit shorter than mine. So those are my 4 recommended dancing hairstyles. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for loads more hair tutorials. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I will have a link in the description box below. Thank you so much. There will be another video here that you may also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video.